Do I use social media? Yeah, I use social media quite a bit. Primarily Twitter when it comes to chatting with friends and all that at school. I love using hashtags, saying when I go to different events on campus. Being an RA, I love promoting my events via hashtags. I also use Facebook to kind of keep up with family. I think it's really important to let my family and friends back home know what's going on. So I don't post to Facebook as much, but when I post, I like to do the significant things. But Twitter is more my everyday outlet. And I've also gotten into Vine lately. Vine and a lot of Foursquare, checking in on campus. It's kind of cool to check in all the different buildings.
I do use social media. I have a Twitter, a Facebook, an Instagram, Tumblr, anything you can think of. Basically, I'm a big social media buff.
I've definitely seen negative effects of peers from social media. Social media can be tricky when you put, when you're putting all your opinions and you're venting on Facebook and Twitter. And I think with our generation, it's easier to just put it out on the internet without really thinking about the consequences. And I've seen a lot of peers regret things that they've put up.
When I found out I had 2 roommates, I was kind of bummed because I knew a lot of people had doubles and I thought our rooms get to be crowded. But it wasn't too bad living with 2 people because you had 2 different sides of seeing who you're going to live with, and it was just a lot easier to get along.
I became really close with my RA, so I talked to her a lot about the issues. I also got very close with my RD, so I talked to her a lot too, and they were really helpful. They gave a lot of good advice. We did have to sit down at one point and have a roommate talk, and they were there for me and my 2 other roommates as well, and it was a really comfortable situation, so definitely utilizing res life helped a lot.
I believe you can support students who are not comfortable with their socioeconomic status simply by pushing them in the right direction. There are a multitude of free things, not only around campus, but in the community that you can go attend. And even if you don't have the socioeconomic ability to go out and spend some money here or there, you can get a work-study job and make some spending money on the side.
I think that when you find your friend group, it's a little tough at first, but when you find who you really get along with, no one's going to peer pressure you to drink. And I think that you can go out and make good decisions and be with your friends, even if maybe they're not making the right decisions, but then you're also a role model for them.
I actually was not homesick at all when coming to Fisher because I live about 15 minutes away from school. I knew it was going to be a big adjustment, but I also was really determined to not go home and not use the closeness that I did have as a crutch. In a way, people were actually surprised to find out that I live so close because I didn't really go home until Thanksgiving.
My advice for first-year students being away from home is definitely just go with an open mind. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to hate it and miss home. Go open, just enjoy it, try everything you can, get involved, and just have fun.